All right, guys, for this problem it says find the critical points. Ooh, not critical numbers. So that means critical points. I want the x and the y for f of x is equal to x minus 1 squared times x plus 2. Well, the first thing I've got to do is find the derivative. So we're going to do the product rule. So it's going to be first, so x minus 1 squared times derivative of the second, derivative of x plus 2 would be 1, plus the second, which would be x plus 2, times the derivative of the first. Now the derivative of the first, I'm going to have to use the chain rule. So the derivative of that would be bring the 2 down in front and then leave the x minus 1 alone, and then the derivative of x minus 1 would be 1. So there's the product rule. And so just clean this up a little bit. And so I'm going to have f of x is equal to, so this would be x minus 1 squared plus 2 times 1 is 2, x plus 2, x minus 1. All right, let's look for a GCF that we can pull out. We can pull out an x minus 1. So that's going to be x minus 1 bracket. X minus 1 gets left plus 2 times x plus 2. Clean this up a little bit, distribute, so I'm going to get x minus 1 plus 2x plus 4. Combine like terms, so that gives me 3x plus 3 in one set of parentheses and x minus 1 in another. So there's my derivative. And so what I want to do is I want to find when the derivative is 0. So I'm going to set each one of these values equal to 0. So x minus 1 is equal to 0. 3x plus 3 is equal to 0. This gives me x is 1. And this gives me x is negative 1. Now, those are the critical numbers, but it wants to know what the critical points are. So to find the critical points, I'm just going to simply plug in 1 into my function. So 1 minus 1 squared times 1 plus 2. That's going to give me 0 squared, and then 3. 0 times 3 is 0. So my first critical point is 1, 0. My second critical point, so where is it? Negative 1. I'm going to have negative 1 minus 1 squared, negative 1 plus 2. That'll be negative 2 squared, and that'll be 1. So that'll be 4 times 1, so that'll be 4. So the other critical point is at negative 1, 4. And so those would be my two critical points.